Hi, Lizzy. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Okay, you getting ready for the investigation tonight?
Oh yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Hey, Lizzy. So you were telling me some cool stuff. Something about something that was like a crystal figure or something like that. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, it was one morning I recall waking up and I had gone and took my three children to their bus stop so they could go to school. And then after I taken care of that, I went right back home. And right as I was gonna put my key in the keyhole of the door, um, I had seen like a glass sort of silhouette, and it kind of flickered, almost like glass, but you could see like the shape and everything. I kind of looked to my left. It was on my left, I believe. And I looked. No, actually my right. It was on my right. And then I looked and stuff, but I didn't really think much of it. I just continued on because I'm used to it and stuff, and I've seen this sort of stuff before. And I just entered my home and proceeded to go in and just kind of gave it a little short thought here and there, and just was thinking to myself, who could this silhouette be? Who's the shadowy figure, the clear ghost that I'm seeing here? Who could it be? I just thought to myself, um, but I haven't seen it since then. Yeah.
And you were mentioning something about pennies. You're finding pennies.
Yeah, pennies. Well, I did a little research and on the angels, and they say anytime you find pennies in your path and stuff like that, that the angels that protect you or spirit guides, they put them before you just to kind of let you know that they're there and they're always watching over you and guiding over you. So I was one of the incidents that happened, I was washing dishes this morning, and in my drain I found a penny. Pretty unusual place for it to be. Usually I be finding pennies quite a lot, so I already know that it's a sign from the angels. And then not even maybe 4 or 5 minutes after I found the first penny, I went to go open my blind, and I seen another penny on the window pane. And then as I went to go open the blind, there was a little birdie that was just sitting right there. Usually birds, they tend to fly away and they scurry or they get scared. But this little bird just sat there and just looked at me and stuff, and it sat there for a good minute or so before it flew away. Those again, once again, are signs of your guardian angels or your spirit guides giving you signs, letting you know that they're there, they're protecting you, and they're working on your situation. If any situations in your life may be occurring, they're giving you signs to let you know that they're there and are helping you with your situations or supporting you on whatever you may be facing in your life.
And what was the other thing that you were telling me about?
The other incident that happened was one morning I was home alone. I was laying in bed, and um, I'm a good sleeper. I'm a very peaceful sleeper. I sleep like a light feather, and I don't move a lot. I stay just in the same spot. So I'm a very peaceful sleeper. And I remember that day being woken up by a gentle touch on my ankle. Um, right away I knew, and then my blankets moved at the same time with the touch. And right away I knew something's definitely there at my home. Uh, I just lay there in my bed and my eyes were wide open as if I wasn't even sleeping. It just woke me up like very well. Just sitting there, laying there thinking, what could this be? Something's trying to give me a message, and I'm still trying to, convey it and trying to figure it out, and find out which spirit might be trying to get my attention here. And then the second time it happened was about, I would say maybe a week ago. Also was asleep, and once again it woke me up. This time I got tapped on my thigh, on my outer thigh. And once again I kept thinking to myself, I wonder who this spontaneous spirit might be. Still trying to puzzle it together.
And you mentioned something about a music box.
Yes, my daughter, she received a music box for her 7th birthday. And she had received it about May 18th last month. This music box in particular, she'd be playing with it all the time. Right after she brought it home from her birthday, and she had one day left it on my bedroom bed, and I seen it sitting there, and I picked it up, and I started playing with it, and listening to the tune for maybe a few minutes or so, and I decided I was going to place it on my bookshelf after I listened to it for a while. After I placed it on my bookshelf, the same tune, music box tune, kept playing in my mind, and I kept telling myself, why isn't it, I just kept feeling like there's something with the music. It just wouldn't leave my mind and my visions. Um, so therefore, maybe like about an hour and a half later or so, I decided I'm going to lay down and kind of meditate and listen to some music. So I laid down and decided I'm going to go into my iPod and look up iTunes music and downloads. I went particularly to a certain category of certain music, and I went into this album particularly, and I just started feeling the urge to go and the ability to listen to this particular album. Don't know the band, never heard of it. So I scrolled all the way down to the very last song. I was paying attention to my energy and just how I felt, this big, wide feeling. And I went down. I didn't care to listen or look at the other songs. Something just told me go all the way down, scroll down. I went to the very last song on there. Never heard the song before, never knew about the band. I started listening to the song from beginning to end. And once they got at the end, the same music box song that plays on my daughter's little music box also plays at the very end of this song. Yeah, so I'm still trying to puzzle it together and see what the title to the music box song is and see what the history is behind it. And still working on that one, trying to figure it out, what's the meaning behind it. And I also got sort of a feeling maybe it could also be maybe my spirit guides trying to tell me something, some sort of message either from my spirit guides or from another spirit that's maybe around my house or something.
Wow. Well, thank you, Lizzy. So let's get ready for the investigation, okay?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.